Hey there guys, and welcome back to Hursty Games. Now today we are back on FIFA 17, and last time I showed you the squad that I normally play with. It's the squad that I'm pretty comfortable with and I'm going to be honest, win games with. But today I'm going to show you a completely different team. Now this is a budget team. I obviously now don't use this team all that much. I used it a fair bit when it came out. I'm pretty sure there's no new transfers in there, and I haven't got any upgraded cards or anything, I'm fairly sure. Now there's only one exception. The striker I would normally use an SPC version of if I was to use this team myself, but because it's a budget team and because it's a team that I've kind of made to show you guys, I've decided to put their regular card in there. Without further ado, this is the team. As per usual with any kind of overpowered team, you've got Butland in goal because Butland is a git. Enough said really. At left back you have Danny Rose. He's pretty decent, he's pretty solid, he'll do the job, he's nice and strong with a good bit of pace as well. Now the centre backs, you've got Kurt Zuma, got strong, quick, all of that good stuff, and you have Aruna, I'm fairly sure it's Aruna, Lamine, I was wrong, Lamine Kone. He's insane. Don't let that 60 pace worry you, he's so good, he will win the ball back so often, ridiculous. The right back's one of the only positions that I'd kind of really change and swap about. Cedric, I've kind of gone with this time. I also use Jajeje, I think it is. I might be murdering that. The guy from the Ivory Coast plays for Watford. He's pretty decent. He's a bit quicker than Cedric, but apart from that, I think Cedric beats him on most, if not all of the other stats, which is kind of why I've gone for him. But he's really, really good. Really love him. In the midfield, I've got two cards that are currently at CDM because they play CDMs for me in slightly different teams, or if I've ever used like a squad, if I've wanted to play one of the tournament things for Foot Champs, they normally end up playing CDM, and that is Darun and Kirchhoff. Now Kirchhoff, one of the best midfielders in the game, and I'm going to say that, and I mean that. This guy, I've sold him recently and obviously repacked one, but he had about 50 games for me because this is when I was like saving up and I was using cheaper teams and stuff. Oh, that's why. I had one specifically that I kept, but normally I'd play players so they had one contract and then I'd sell them to get the most coins out of them. But Kirchhoff was insane. If you like using like Nemanja Matic, or you want like a sort of defensive midfielder who's big and strong, Kirchhoff. I think he's about 400 to 500 coins normally. This guy is ridiculous. 70 pace. A little bit weaker than like Matic, but so good. Anyway, carrying on. We have Leroy Fer at the cam position. I can't really say much more than that. Really good. Left wing, we've got Raheem Sterling. Again, you don't need to say much more. Raheem Sterling's insane. Sane on the other side, who again, really good. And up top, you have Rashford. Now Rashford is one of my favourite players in this game in regards to being like an overpowered player for his rating. Like I said, normally I'd use his SBC in this situation, but this is his regular card. It's really good. He used to have more than a goal a game for me, but before the SBC Rashford would come out, I would often bring him on for Aguero if I felt like I was needing a goal, give him like 10 minutes, and he wouldn't always score obviously, but that kind of knocked his goals per game, but he used to be on about 1 for 1. But I'm just going to jump into a game with this team. Again, it will just be a friendly because there's nothing really going on in regards to Foot Champions. I've already qualified, so I don't need to do one like that, but I'll jump into a friendly and I will get some footage for you. Okay, so as you can see, this is now post-production because my camera decided to be an absolute nonce and not actually let me do what I want to do. So this is now post-commentary on the actual footage. Now this team, it really is what I said it is. It is a great budget team. It's really overpowered. I will pop down probably in the description of the video and in a little thing on the screen here how much this team costs currently when I post the video. So I'm going to leave it as late to the actual posting of the video as possible to give you guys an idea how much this team is. But it's not going to be that expensive. It really is a budget team. One of the most expensive players will probably be Sterling, but that's because he's so good. At the start here you can see I'm absolutely peppering this guy's goal with chances, just couldn't find a finishing touch. But this team really can score goals. Now, in one of the games here, this first game, I absolutely destroy the guy. I win 5-0. He doesn't have the best team, but I mean, there's like an Ericsson in there. Like he's got some decent players around it. But like just showing you little things like that, it shows the defensive work this team's got. Rose is really, really good. Zuma is great. Kone, like I said, don't be afraid by his lack of pace. He can absolutely win you games. But the main focus, honestly, is the front three. Now, Sterling is so good. As you can see with this, right? I pressed shoot about 4 times. He didn't do anything, but it didn't really matter because he was able to just keep his strength. For a little guy, he's got such good strength. But this team will win you games. This team will score you goals, and that's what's most important. It really, really is the most important thing. If you're going to score goals and win games, then great. Doesn't matter who you're using. Leroy Fer, he's got great shooting. That's why he's such a good cam. He's kind of like, I'm trying to think of it's kind of like a cheap Ericsson, actually, now that I say it. He's not the quickest, he's not the biggest and strongest, but he can shoot, and that's really, really important. Of course, you've got Rashford, who's just a pace demon who'll just tuck these goals away, and the front three here, so important. Sane, ridiculous. Rashford, ridiculous. Sterling, ridiculous. A player who's kind of a bit of an unsung hero in this, or players, are the like centre mids, Kirchhoff and Darun. Now, Darun has got some very good long shots. Doesn't look like his stats do, but Darun can shoot. I'm not going to say that he's as good as the likes of, Fer, but he can score a worldie or two for you, and you don't expect it. And I think that's part of the reason, actually, you can get so much space with him and you can have such a great chance, because he's a bit, wouldn't expect it. You wouldn't expect it at all, but he does. And Kirchhoff is just solid. Kirchhoff is your CDM, Kirchhoff is your guy, okay? If you have, and I'm pretty sure it's like 400 or 500 coins, if you have that and you have a BPL team or a German team and you're like, I just can't get a win with this game, I can't buy a win with this team, that is who you need. You need Kirchhoff, because he will just hold that midfield. He's like, I said before, he's like a cheap Matic, he's like a cheap Pogba. I will go that far, minus the shooting a little bit, but he is like a cheap Pogba. He will win you games. That is a promise. That's a Tom Hurst guarantee, okay? But, again, sorry this has been a bit of a shorter video. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. If you have, feel free to leave a like, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know what you think of my cheap BPL team, and let me know if you've used it and you think it's any good and it's worked for you. And of course, if it has, show me some links, send me some videos. I want to see you guys playing well with this team, okay? But hopefully this has helped. If you want to see more teams like this, or more versions of teams that I've made before, or teams that I use, and you guys want to get in on the fun, right? Then please let me know. Leave this a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see some more Hursty Games content. But for now, guys, I'm going to say thank you so much. I will see you guys soon with another video. But for now, see you later.